Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all doing well. So now this is our last part of this chapter, that is endogenetic movements. In this chapter we will learn about volcano. What are the types of volcanoes? What are what is volcano? So let us begin. See over here. Hot, solid, liquid, and the gaseous material are thrown out from the mantle of the earth onto the surface of the earth. This process called volcanic eruptions. See, when upper surface of the earth is called as crust, right? And the magma is called as mantle. Magma is like something is going inside the earth or interior of the earth. When it comes in the form of gas, solid, and liquid, that's called magma. When it comes out from crust or the mountain, that's called lava. So this is called volcanic eruptions. During this process, ash, water, vapor, various types of poisonous and inflammable gases, hot melting magma, etc. So these are the different form which comes in the form of magma. And when magma comes out, that's called lava, are thrown out. When the melted magma comes out on the surface, it is called lava. On the basis of the types of eruptions, volcanic can be divided into the following two types. See these when the eruption is done, the how eruption is that it is divided into the two parts. First, see the first part. First, the first type of volcano is central type or conical volcano. During this eruption, the molten magma comes out through the pipe like when inside the earth's surface. See, when we talk about the conical volcano, what has happened, you can see the picture. It is in form of cone shape, and in the mouth where the lava comes coming out, this is in under there is a pipe from where the melten come out like a magma, sorry, the melten and magma comes out and it becomes lava. It is comes in a cone shape. As a result, sorry, the lava spread around the mouth of the vent when it comes out. As a result, cone-shaped mountains start forming and conical volcano mountains are formed. Like I said, it is in form of cone mountain, and the lava is coming out from the mouth of the mountain. Miss Fujiyama in Japan and Mt. Kilimanjaro in Tanzania are example of the central type of volcanoes and the conical mountain. See these two found in Japan and Tanzania, where the conical mountains are found. Now the fissure type volcanoes. During eruptions, when the magma comes out from a single vent but from many cracks, fissures, it's called as a fissure types of volcanic eruptions. This molten material coming out from the eruption spread on the both side of the fissure. See, we in central mountain, what happened, the magma is coming out only from the mouth of that mountain. But in the fissure type of volcanic, what happened, the lava is coming out from all the area, the both the side, and it's coming like, see, you can see the picture. It is coming from anywhere. This is called, that's why this is called the fissure type of volcano. The molten material coming out with the eruption spread on the both the side of the fissure. As a result, volcanic plateaus are formed. The Deccan Plateaus of India has been formed due to such type of volcanic eruption. And what is the example of this fissure type of volcano is the Deccan Plateau in Maharashtra. Now see, according to the periodicity of the volcanic eruption, three types of volcanoes can be identified. If the volcanic eruptions are regular even in the present times, then such volcanoes are called active volcanoes. For example, Fujiyama in Japan and Stromboli and Mediterranean Sea. So these are the regular kind of volcano. Like for example, every time there is a lava coming out from the mountain. So this is regular. Then, when a volcano has not erupted since long but many become active suddenly, it is called dormant volcano. For example, Amit Venuensis in Italy, Katmai in Alaska, and Barren Island in India. So these are, not regular, but once in a while they comes out like in a form of volcanic eruptions. Now the last one, those volcanoes which have not erupted in past since long and are not likely to erupt in the futures are called extinct volcanoes. This is extinct volcanoes, like dead volcanoes. They are not coming out. Only once they are, out, the area got popular. Now they are not coming out. Understand? See, now geographical action. Now you can see this map. These are the, the plateaus. When the plateaus are with each other, the volcanic eruptions is done in the different area. See over here. Of the volcanoes are located on the plate's boundaries. Similarly, the earthquake zones are also seen in the border areas. See, when the volcanic eruptions is all going to there, and the plates are, beside each other, so what happened, there is a chances that might be the earthquake also will come. The part of the plate in a boundary which lies under the crushed subdues, there is a loss of material. Such boundaries are called plate consuming boundaries. In area where new material is coming out onto the earth's crust, they are called as a plate creating boundaries. Both the process happen continuously. See what happened, the crush boundaries, when the sides are under the crush subdues, like there is a loss of money. Obviously, when I have tell many times, that I have told you many times, when eruption or the earthquake is done, what happened, we have a loss of people and we have a loss of material. Effects of volcano: loss of life and property. Sometimes the tsunami get generated due to the volcanic eruption occurring below ocean floors. See what happened? Loss of people and property is common in earthquake and as well as in volcano also. And the tsunami, there is a chances, because of the volcano, there is a chances that tsunami will come in the ocean, even in the earthquake. Dust, smoke, ash, gases, water vapor, etc. remain in the atmosphere for a long time. This may create imbalance in the environment. See, lava is in form of fire. If you will see the fire, what happened after the fire will, reduce their energy, what will happen, you can see the smoke, you can see the smell, and this release the carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide is not good for us, the human beings. Land may become fertile due to volcanic ash. See, this is important, that land become fertile. If the lava is just full of water and purifying the things, that will cultivate our land, that will fertilize our land. So this is a good thing, that due to lava sometimes we get lava ash, we get sometimes fertile soil, fertile land. Many minerals are found near earth's surface because of lava. Minerals, you can find the many minerals after the lava will release. So this is also good for us. Then new land is formed due to the volcanic eruption, or at times an island may even disappear. Obviously, when the lava is coming out, this will destroy the land which is already in form of the which is already there. Then after that they will form the new land, we will get the new land, like you have seen your skin when it is burned or when it gets crashed. What happened after some days, you will get the new skin. So this is also good thing. Lakes are formed at the month of sorry Lakes are found at the month of craters of the dead volcano when the rainwater accumulated in them. Obviously, the lakes are also found after eruption will there in the land. So these are the type of volcanic eruption. This is the earthquake, effects of earthquake, and layers of lava depositions due to the volcanic eruptions. See, you can see the layers in them. It comes after the lava is found. So we are done with the chapter. We will continue our next lecture and next topic in our next segment. Thank you so much.